Of course, there also comes a responsibility with that as well. Unfortunately, I think we have seen a rise in far-right rhetoric, and you've got to manage what is somebody's freedom of speech with what is their responsibility to use their speech and to be respectful of what other people, how they choose to live their lives. That's something that I think we unfortunately are seeing a rise of far-right rhetoric in the UK, and we do have to think very carefully about laws and guidelines so that we get that balance right to protect people, to practice their religions as they see fit, but also so that people cannot use freedom of expression to hide behind if they are expressing particularly ugly views. And that's something that we need to think very carefully about.
What do you suggest to avoid this competition of blasphemy cartoons which is set in Holland? Any suggestion?
And I think that's something that our colleagues over in Holland will have to think very carefully about. I particularly am concerned about a rise in far-right rhetoric here that we are seeing increasingly on the streets of the UK. All of our communities must feel protected, safe and respected, whatever their ethnicity, whatever their gender, whatever their sexual orientation or religion. And people who are engaged in far-right movements, actions, rhetoric, language, we do need to find a way of making sure that that is not something then that creeps into our mainstream. We've got to be very careful about that, and there must be serious consequences for people that do not respect other communities and of the laws of the land.
My final question of today's interview is that Pakistan is celebrating 71st Independence Day on 14th of August, which is tomorrow. What is your message to the Pakistani nation and newly elected Prime Minister, brilliant Captain Imran Khan?
And of course our two countries will always share a history and a heritage, and I very much hope that long into the future we will have that mutual understanding and respect, that we will be close allies in the world. And I just want to wish everybody celebrating Pakistani independence tomorrow all the very best for however they wish to celebrate. But of course it is an opportunity as well, as we celebrate 71 years of independence, to revisit the issue of Kashmir, which is not yet resolved, put human rights at the forefront of that discussion. And I think that only with the respect for human rights will we establish a long-term peaceful solution, where I hope self-determination is at the very heart of that discussion going forward.
Thank you very much for giving me time, and best of luck for your future.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And
it was a pleasure to see you.
Okay, bye for now. Yes. One more time.